Hey guys, it's KojoYaKnow. Today I'm going to talk about when I got an oral surgery. Yeah, let's get into it. Easter weekend, I think we were off for Friday and Monday. Friday, woke up, it was a great day, whatever, and my parents wanted to get a bouncy house or whatever because some of our family friends are coming in and they have little kids and they wanted to have something to do for Easter weekend. So we got the thing on Friday, which is when it all went down. We were all just jumping and having fun or whatever. Then the two little boys that we were, having over for Easter weekend, they left to go eat something inside or whatever. So it was just me and my neighbor in there. And before I saw her doing flips and stuff, so I was like, well, I can do flips. So I took off I had my phone, I put it close to the entrance, in the corner by the entrance. I took off my glasses, put it down, and I was like, I'm gonna do a front flip. So I gotta do it, and I did it, right? But my feet stopped, it hit the bottom of the thing, and my upper body kept going. So with my right knee, I kneed myself in the mouth. And I was just holding my mouth laughing because I was like, wow, I just did that again. I've done this before. And then I looked to her because she's sitting by the entrance and I'm like, is it bleeding? And she's like, yeah, do you want me to go get someone? And I was like, yeah, go. I'm so casual about it. I just pick up my glasses, put it on, get my phone, get out of there, just still holding my mouth. And she goes in there and she's like, she was going to do a flip and she hit her mouth or whatever. So my sister, my mom and dad got up trying to look and stuff, and then they went to go get the keys because I had to go to the emergency room. And my sister helped me to the bathroom, and she let me switch out water and stuff to clearly see it, to clear it up, but it was still just bleeding so much. I was like, there's something wrong, because I put my tongue on my two front teeth and they were hurting so much. And then I look and I'm like, oh, I pushed them back. So we're getting in the car and I'm like, I have a towel up to my mouth because all the blood is just coming out. And I have a towel up to my mouth and we're driving to the ER place or whatever. They're like, where's the closest one or whatever? And they're arguing and I'm like, I really want to go to sleep right now. So we get to the first ER place. Yes, the first one. And they're like, oh, we can't do anything because that's an oral thing. We can only look at her knee. Take an x-ray of her knee. And I was like, my knee is fine, child. We went to the second one. They took me in a room, an IV. They kind of cleared out my mouth. The accident happened at 7. We go to the ER, it's about 7:10 something. We were in that ER for until 1 in the morning, 1 or 2 in the morning. And they did not do anything. They literally told me oh, you can still brush your teeth. How am I gonna do that and it hurts? So they sent us home after being there for so many hours. We got home at 3 in the morning. I went to sleep around 4 because I was still up, just traumatized by this. And I'm like, this whole time, if while I was sleeping, I could have choked on my blood because it was coming out that fast. It was coming out in clots and stuff, which is a good thing, but this is still a lot. So we called the dentist. My mom called the dentist the next morning at 8 in the morning, and called my dentist and got her. She was like, you can come in at 9:30 or something, or 8:30 or whatever it was. And we were like, oh my god, thank you so much, because she was actually off. She wasn't working until then. We went to go see her. She was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna refer you to this oral surgeon or whatever, but he's not in until, or he's not working until Monday or whatever. So I'm like, I cannot wait that long. It was Dr. Brock. Luckily he was able to see me. We went in his office or whatever, and he just was he needed to do it, but he was so aggressive with it. That day he was like, you should be able to just go home and try to eat stuff and just get through it until we can do something on Monday. At one point we were just okay, we need to go to an ER again. So we got to another one, and I think it's actually Texas Children's or something. hospital, and we went to the ER there, and it was kind of the same thing, but they actually did something other, unlike the second ER that I went to. So they actually did something. They gave me an IV too, and they like cleaned out my mouth. They actually had the freaking suction thing, like, put me in a wheelchair to bring me over to do a CAT scan thing, and I was like, wow, this is some cool stuff. They called Dr. Brock, which is an oral surgeon or whatever, and he came and he's like, okay, give me this. Like, he came to check on me and whatever, and then he was like, okay, we need to do something about this right now. Like, we need to straighten these teeth and put an arch bar on it. So I was like, oh my god, if you hurt me. Like, because, you know, he was so aggressive before. He comes out with this freaking needle. He did not know me at all. You know, he just stuck me like so many, I don't even know how many times he stuck me in my freaking gums with no numbing thing. But that was, you know, that was the numbing thing. But he needed to do it. But I was like, tears were coming out of my eyes. I was grabbing the side of the bed or whatever. It was just horrible. Next hour maybe, he was like, okay, we're gonna like put you on anesthesia so we can do the operation, because we need to do it now unless it'll get worse. So I'm going under anesthesia, and since I already had the IV, they just put it through that, and I was like so happy. They put this bar, kind of like a brace, but it's like higher, like by your gums. I had that on for 6 weeks. He took it off 6 weeks later, and then I had to go to my dentist, and she was like, oh yeah, we gotta put braces on it. So just recently I got these on. So that was the story of how I had to get oral surgery and braces. Subscribe if you want more. Comment questions and comment what I can do in future videos. Like this video, let's try to get to 10 likes. And share with your friends, because it will be a chain reaction. I will see you tomorrow then. Peace.